up, what up? What's up? What up, what up, what up? What up, what up, what up? Post in the chat, post in the chat. Where y'all from? Where y'all from? Where y'all from? What up, what up, what up? What up, what up? What's up? What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Lock it in. How's it Sunday? How's it Sunday? Where y'all from? Where y'all from? Put in the chat. Put in the chat. Where y'all from? Where y'all from? Put in the chat. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Where y'all from? Put in the chat. Where y'all from? Put in the chat. We get started soon. We get started soon, guys. Put in the chat. Put in the chat. Alrighty. Put in the chat. Put in the chat. Where y'all from? Where y'all from? Where y'all from? Let's do it. Give a couple of minutes till people join here. Give me 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Where you at? Where you from? Where you from? Drop it. We from all over the world, baby. We got people from Australia before. Got people from Poland, Germany. South Africa was in the building. Paris was in the building. London in the building. India in the building. Come from all over, baby. And the United States all day, baby. All over the United States, too. From Northeast to West Coast to... I don't think I ever got anybody from the middle of the United States, but yeah. East, West, and South the United States been locking in. Put in the chat, put in the chat. I'll be right back. Be there starting in about 2 minutes here, guys. Welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. What up, what up, what up? Let's turn the music down. Get into the vibes.
What
Where's
if
the
you could
music?
see what's happening inside your body?
Oh shit, it's doing a thing. Yo, what up, what up, what up? Okay. Levels are good, levels are good. Levels are good. Let's check the chat. Let's check the chat. See where y'all from. See where y'all from. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Let's check the chat. Check the chats. Where we at? Where we at? Dap is in the building. Non-mediocre collective. What a name. Yo, what's goody? Awesome noise. What's good? Kirk Hawkins in the building. Good morning, team from Australia. AJC's in the building. Orlando's in the building. Kirk was good. Wisconsin. Sup? Wisconsin. We had you before? I think we was talking cheese before. Was it Wisconsin cheese? Some other cheese. AJC morning. Yeah, Australia. Damn, it's morning in Australia already. Monday? Monday vibes. Cincinnati, let's go. First one from Cincinnati. Nice. What's up, JP? Yo, what up, what up, what up? Like I say, yep, yep, yep. Brooklyn's in the building. Carolee, I mean, sorry, my bad. Carolee, Brooklyn's in the building. Though that artichoke pizza, though, bro, we gotta go back. Love that artichoke pizza from Brooklyn, man. Aruba's in the building. Aruba, that's a first. Aruba first. Gessie, what's up? From Aruba's in the building, bro. Aruba got the best beaches, man. That Turtle Beach too. I love it. Let us know where you get the jet. Okay, later. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. He was in a live stream before about Wisconsin. Yeah, man, the cheese, crazy, 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 crazy. Aruba's in the fucking building, bro. That's fucking wild. I love Aruba too. Um, yeah, while we go through we're gonna break down whatever's on my screen right now from top to bottom. Um, and if you have questions along the way, put in the chat. I'm gonna answer all the questions at the end. And we're just gonna go move forward with all the education first, and then we'll answer we'll answer questions at the end. But what you're gonna get today is what you're seeing on the screen right now. You're gonna get the whale pivot model, how it works. You're gonna get the aggression and absorption. Um, and what the difference, why is there a big difference between absorption and aggression, what to look for in the footprint. You're going to learn how to read the volume footprint candles on TradingView. That is my vehicle on how to look at order flow during the markets. And you're going to look for, and you're going to understand what I actually look for when entering a trade. And then we're going to go through a real trade breakdown from start to finish. And we're going to go again some strategies that I used in the past that didn't work for me. And probably some of you have been using these strategies, and it's like you're wondering why it's not working for me, or what's going on here. And then we'll take questions at the end. So a lot of value coming in here, right? Like all this, these are 7 touch points we're gonna go over, right? And I think these 7 touch points is all a course on like, all these furus online, right? Like all this stuff. I don't know if you can get all this for free online. You can. I mean, the whale pivot model, you can't. Aggression, absorption, these are all older flow concepts. How to read volume footprint candles. There's nobody reading volume footprint candles like I do. What to look for in trade? Yeah, actually, all this value right here is a lot. And thank you for joining. And we're just gonna go straight into it, right? So, um, hold on. Let me bring my stuff in here. So before, uh, let me just erase the whiteboard or the blackboard because my eyes. I'm very old. I'm unk. So my eyes don't like white. I like blackboards. Uh, for me, if you want to get to know my story is I've been trading since COVID era, where I've been trading for 6 plus years. Okay. And I've tried a lot of different, oh my God, I tried a lot of different strategies, guys. Okay. There's a lot of strategies I've been trading before this one. Number one, if you watch my videos, right? Strategies are, let's just put it on the board right here. I'm going to let you know. Let's just put it right here. Okay. Number one, strategies are all strategies. If you're just using regular candlesticks on TradingView, you're just, or in any chart, you are using strategies that are very subjective. Okay, like this is how I started, right? Very subjective. You're always trying to predict direction, right? All right. Well, the candles look like they're always green, so I'm just gonna take a trade because the candles are green, right? Entries look good on hindsight, and you didn't understand what was actually happening inside the candles, right? So, um, for the most part, all of you, or maybe some of you, I don't know if you follow my videos, but all of you um, have relied on just on just regular candlesticks. If I could just pull up regular candlesticks here, right? You pull 1018. Okay, let me just pull this one up so I know. Talk about that. But you guys have been fed regular candlesticks here. Okay, these are regular candlesticks. Okay, and what's happening with regular candlesticks are they're too subjective, right? You're always trying to predict movements or direction, and candlesticks always look good, hindsight, and you think you understand what's happening in the order flow or what's going on between buyers and sellers because of the wicks. I hate that fucking thing because of the wicks going on here, but you don't even see what's going on inside um the candles, and what I'm about to teach you is going to freaking open your eyes. Eventually, what I've started looking for, right? I was looking for here like um all those strategies failed because they were too subjective. So what I was looking for was something deeper. What can I eventually look at here that's deeper than these candlesticks, right? So I started looking up order flow, right? And I came across what a lot of you seen online. I don't know if you've done, but footprint is like a trigger word, or order flow is a trigger word. But footprint was a word that triggered with me, right? So on TradingView, you could see volume footprint candles, and what footprint candles actually showed is the price inside the candles, right? The price inside the candles. I'm not gonna pull it up right now, but um, they were. I was able to understand where the price is going to go, right? Now I can start to ask myself when I turned on these volume footprint candles, like what are the buyers and the sellers actually doing at a certain price level, right? So I understood um that these were the result of order flow, and I was just looking for um for like outliers in the order flow, like outliers between buyers and sellers. And what eventually happened is that I created um, what I call my whale. Oops, nope. My whale pivot model. Okay. That's what I eventually came across. Okay. So before I show you the model, you need to understand two things within this model. Okay. This whale pivot model. You need to understand two things. Okay. You need to understand what a whale means, right? You need to understand why I call participants whales. And participants, when I say whale, I mean whale equals a large participant or participants, whatever, participant or participants, right? So the footprint actually shows this. So if I go back right into regular candlesticks, if I go here and turn on my volume footprint candles here, okay, I can see the buying and the selling inside the candles, right? If I zoom in on each candle, not even there, but if I zoom in from 9:30 on Friday, okay, I could see already the buying and the selling right inside these candles, okay? But what you have to understand is the whale pivot model, right? The whale is large participants, okay? Now, a whale does not automatically say, I need to enter a trade, right? So you have to see a whale happening, and then what you have to acknowledge is it aggression or is it absorption? Okay, you have to kind of figure out what is happening when you see a large participant, right? Is it are they moving price or are they getting absorbed, right? And what happens after? Sometimes when we trade this whale, right, they can get absorbed or they can get followed through, right? But the whole model, this whole model right here, guys, right? This whole model is not an indicator. There's a lot of people that saying, "Oh, I want the settings because I want to see the whale, so I follow the whale." Guys, that's not how it works, right? You have to understand the order flow concepts as well. You see a large order or you see a large cluster of orders, and you want to know if it's aggressive or absorbed, right? You want to see those concepts, right? I don't just go for people that are aggressive, right? You have to know when people are like not people, but whales are getting absorbed and aggressive. So you have to understand the difference between these two. Okay, right? So everybody knows this is my whale pivot model, right? It's large participants either being aggressive or being absorbed. Now you need to know the difference between aggression and absorption. All right. So let's just get my whale pivot model out the way. Aggression out the way. This one. All right. Let's start with aggression. Okay. So aggression is market orders. Okay. So you see here, buy or sell, right? If you look at a DOM, okay, if you look at a DOM or depth of market, or if you trade with a broker or a platform, whatever, there's certain orders that you need to be fully understand. I think all of you that come in here into the uh, free class, they understand market orders. So when you market order, you press buy, and you don't care about this. This is the spread right now, okay? Right. So you market order in because you just want to buy right now. Right now, give me the best price, right? So market orders, okay? If you have, let's just, oops, let's just put let's just change this setting. Okay. No extend right. And we're going to send this to green. Okay. Let's just pretend this is a market order of, let's say, I don't know, 10 cons. Oh, what the? Come on, I'm trying to add. Here. Okay. So this is a market order of 10 10 minis on Nasdaq futures. Okay. Let's put it up here. Okay. Now, if this is enough to lift the ask, right? So this is your candle right here, right? And we have a buyer volume of 10 here, okay? This is lifting the ask. So we are lifting the ask here with this 10 contracts. Okay? When you market order in on a certain price level over here and you're lifting the ask, right? Aggressive buyers are lifting the ask. These are, when I say aggressive buyers, they are marketing in here on the ask, right? The worst price, they don't give a fuck, right? They lifting the price here. They're pressing market order here for 10 cons and they're lifting this price, okay? Market orders, right? And vice versa, right? So for sells, if we go here, shit. So if we go here, and this is 10 contracts to sell, right? And then this candle is red, bringing price lower, okay? So this is a market order sell, okay? So you understand market order sell, right, is bringing price lower, right? It's market in, bringing price lower. So it goes directly towards your direction you want to if you're selling, all right? So that is aggression, right? So if you see huge aggressive buying or selling, right, it doesn't mean price is going to go up and down. And what I mean by that is we're just going to go to exercise here, which I love this exercise right here because this one's going to open your eyes, right? So this, hold on. So this right here is a regular candlestick, okay? So I'm going to teach you how to read. Hold on. This regular candlestick. So this is a regular candlestick. Let's start with buys because I guess a lot of you are more, I don't know, the market's going higher now because a lot of you are more pertain to like buy orders or whatever. So let's do 100. Okay. Let's do 200. Let's do like 3 levels, right? Just to give it a thing here. But we'll do 100, 200, and 300. Okay. Now, these are buyer volumes inside this candle, right? So this is a regular candlestick, and these numbers represented from the right and the left are buying and selling. So I'm going to represent some levels here. So we're going to do 50 here. We're going to do 75 here. And we're going to do, I don't know, maybe 100 here. Okay. So this green candle represents the candle, and this represents on the right side, this is what we call the ask on depth of market. But if you want to keep it simple, this is the buying side. Okay, buying side. On the left is the selling side, or what we call the bid. Okay, so here we call the bid on the left side, and we call the ask on the right side. What you need to understand with the footprints are um, on the right is the buying, on the left is the selling. That's it. If you want to go in deeper explanation, is that this is the ask and this is the bid on the depth of market. But what you're actually looking at is buying on the right, selling on the left. Okay, so let's get rid of this bid and ask kind of deal. Okay, now with the footprint, right? There's numbers here. But with the footprint also is that we have imbalances. So we also have imbalances. So what imbalances mean, okay, on the footprints is 300%. Where's the percent? 300% more buyers slash sellers that, yeah, 300% more buyers and sellers on 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 a price level. Okay? So these imbalances, what happens now that the candle is green? So when you read imbalances on a footprint chart, right, for here, this is green. So we're going to have a lime green marker here, right? We're going to have a lime green marker here because what's happening here is we have 50 sell volume, 200 buy volume, right? So from 50 to 200 is a 300% more more buyers than sellers. So it's lifting the ask, lifting the ask, right? So if you're new to footprints, and if you're like afraid of what all these numbers mean and what all these like markers mean on the footprint, okay? I just explained it to you, right? From 50 to 200, there's 300% more buyers than sellers. So you know understand now how much imbalances mean on a footprint, right? 300% more, right? So if we're going to flip it, if we're going to flip this, we're going to flip this to red. Okay, so we're going to switch the numbers around. Okay, so if this prints right here, purple one, right? You understand that from 75 buyer volume to 300 seller volume, there is 300% more sellers than buyers right here. Sellers than buyers pushing price lower, right? This is aggression. So you understand that, right? This is aggression, what I'm showing you. Right? Aggression. Now, once I show you all this aggression, right? And this candle is green. We have all this imbalances, right? We have seller 75, buyer volume 75, and aggressive sellers here. Pressing market order. But what happens to the candle? The candle closes green above this aggressive sellers. What does that mean? Put in the chat, right? So what happens here? Now we're flipping from imbalances. but this is a good segue. What happens here? This is supposed to be a red candle. Okay. Right. What happens here is that they're larger by limit orders. Right. So what's happening inside here is that absorption, there's a lot of absorption here. Right, because the candle closed all the way here. There's a lot of aggressive selling coming in here, but it's not going anywhere. And it lifts prices higher from here. And the result is the candle closes green. All right. So you have the numbers here. Okay. They come into a certain level that we've been looking at here. Whatever level that is, it comes into that level. And then larger buy limits are here that absorbs all these aggressive sellers that are hitting market order. They're hitting market order, trying to bring price lower, but they cannot because there's larger buy limits that's eating all those aggressive sellers and eventually pushing the price higher and speeding up the tape. So then from here, then we get another green candle and then another green candle, depending on what the footprint says. So that is ultimately what absorption looks like. Okay? Absorption, right? But this is like, I'm just going off like side quest or like side explanation, but eventually that's what it looks like. So there's two entry triggers, aggression, absorption, that you have to understand on the footprint, and that's how it works. So what I trade, I don't know if it's already here. No. So what I trade again, and is called the whale pivot model. Okay, whale pivot model. Right. If you stayed here for that long, you understand that I've been looking for three concepts, and they're called absorption, aggression, delta flip. Okay, so we understand these, what makes up the whale pivot model. Okay. I understand there's a lot of questions going on in the chat, and I'll answer it as we go. But as we move forward, this is what we're actually trading. Okay. So this is what actually we are trading. So let's go into 9:30 Friday. Okay. 9:30 Friday. We're gonna sit here for the 9:30 Friday. Okay. And I want you to tell me what is going on with the footprint here as we open at 9:30 here. Okay? Just tell me what's happening here. This is Friday, August 14, right? I'm not giving you what do you call it? I'm not giving you an example from 2 weeks, 1 week away that I lost all my trades, or you know what I'm saying? Like Thursday or Wednesday I lost all my trades. I'm giving you Friday. So, tell me on the footprint what you just learned, what are you seeing here? Okay? Just what are you seeing here based on the numbers, right? What are you seeing here? And I'll come right back. All right. Have you seen what's going on with the footprint? Have you seen it? Did you put in the chat? Y'all put in the chat? Come on, put in the chat, put in the chat, put in the chat. Y'all guys see what you guys see. I'm not looking at the chat, but hopefully you understand what's going in the chat right now. Do you see it? You see it? Come on, is my teaching that fucking not able to understand? Put in the chat, put in the chat. All right. So let me just turn me on. So eventually, guys, when we get 9:30, right? If you're in my premium, you understand what's going on opening. But if we're just talking about straight up order flow on the opening, okay? You understand that we have a large whale seller right here, okay? That we are going. Hold on, let me change the fuck. Change the settings. Sorry, purple. Okay, we have a large whale seller up here by the 260s, right? You see it here from the get, right? We zoom out. What happens? What happens here? What happens here on this? Just not, bro. It's just the first minute. Do you understand? The fucking first minute. Look, I just drew the purple box on the first minute of 9:30 Friday. Like, do you understand how much this is surgical, 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 surgical. Okay, you zoom out. What happens? What happens to my guy over here? Like, you turn it to regular candlesticks. What happens to my guy here? Like, do you understand? I mean, I don't think you understand the depth of a like surgical precision um for like the whale pivot model. Like a lot of like furus or there's a lot of people commenting like, "Oh, this is just tick data. You don't understand executed orders." I understand a cluster or the group of executed orders. I don't understand one motherfucker or one like person executing 20 to 30 contracts. I understand that. I know order flow. I understand 20 or 30. I execute 10. Okay? 10 mini. We're talking about minis, right? So people are executing 20, 30, 40. We don't care. We care the summary of people executing orders on there and the volume footprint. I just drew the first 30 minutes, right? Like if we were going to go on a granular level, if I go back to volume footprint candles, okay? I was just going to show you one trade example, but if we're going to go on a granular fucking level, bro, right? If we're going to go on a granular level, right? Look at this craziness, eh? Look at how much it respects it, okay? And then, like I'm going to show you earlier, that's why I marked it. This is the same trade I took Friday. If you are in my Discord chat, this is the same trade I took. So, what do we have here, ladies and gentlemen? We have again 23. Guy, let me just zoom in, super zoom in, right? We have 23 to 402. What the fuck is this? Like my drawing tool can't even um draw it because it's so crazy to see 23 to 42. What is this shit? It's a whale, bro. It's a fucking large whale seller, right? What are we talking about here? What do we? Oh, what do we talk about here? Well, that was a sell example, but What did we talk about earlier? Right? What is this guy? Right? So if I go, right, we have aggressiveness, we have a delta flip. That's part of my whale pivot model. Aggressive delta flip. Okay? So if we have these two on my whale pivot model, that's a setup. Okay? Necessarily, you can have absorption, necessarily if you have aggression, but if you see that on the tape, this is aggressiveness, right? I'm not hiding it. The checklist that I give all of my Foot Clan, we're looking for anything over 400. So anything large participants over 400 volume. Okay? So this is what I consider large participants in the footprint settings that I have, right? You might not have the same footprint settings I have, but for me, I have large participants over 400 volume. Okay? What is this guy? What is this guy? What is this guy on the footprint? Right? Okay? Not only is you get that on the footprint, you get at 200, right? 200. This 200 right here is what we call the gamma flip level, where, if you understand gamma flip, is where I'm not going to explain it, but is where we understand that this type of trade is going to hold until we get to our destination, because we are in what we call, again, too much sauce, auction market theory. Like, have you guys ever heard of this? Right? We're going from balance to unbalanced, right? You guys have never heard of this because you have been taught, oh, buy and sell from trend lines or RSI or EMA shit, because you never taught balance or unbalanced. So right now, on this trade, once we hit the 200 level, we are unfucking balanced, right? We're gonna fucking trend, right? So look at that purple box I just drew. Look at this other purple box. Like, I'm not drawing purple boxes because just random purple boxes. One purple box, two purple boxes. Okay. So I'm going to switch over to regular candlesticks. And you tell me what the fuck happened. Okay. Do you see these purple boxes right here? Do you see that? Right. I'm not even looking at the chat. But do you understand how crazy this is? Right. These two purple boxes are large well sellers. Aggression on the footprint. Okay, we did not take any of this, right? Whatever's happening, even this guy, right? This guy that was holding price down. To be honest to you, for Friday, I didn't take this guy. I did not take this guy. All right, but if we're gonna go under, like, there's a couple of stuff, a couple of things I look for a trade, but right, you understand that this guy was holding price down, and then once we get under the gamma flip level and then have large well sellers to then target next key level, right? Next key level, right? Do you understand? You're not a beginner trader, right? As a next key level, so you understand what was going on here, right? But if you're an expert, you would add on a couple of stuff around here to get to Asia low, right? If you were that guy, you were gonna add some stuff to get to Asia low, but we got to Asia low, right? Off of these large whale sellers, that if you had regular candlesticks here, if you had these regular candlesticks, you would not know what's going on, you would panic and close your trade, right? So you don't understand moving forward how powerful, I'm not even calling it a model, how much um, extra data I have more than you. Not more than you or whoever's on the chat, but just in general. Like I have more information, right? If you're a poker player, if you play Monopoly, like if you play all these strategic, you play chess, you play checkers. If you have more information than your opponent, wouldn't you want that? Wouldn't you want that? Wouldn't you want more information into a structured format that you can understand, right? A structured format that you, as an order flow trader or whatever you're trading, can understand, right? Like it's no brainer. And the stuff that I just taught you is like if you take that, um, you can then decide on what plays you like to take, right? So I'm gonna go open up the chat, and I'm afraid to open up the chat because you guys are like savages, savages. And hold on. So let's just talk about. Hold on. Talk about what I offer for you, right? So I don't know if this is gonna. Oh no, let's just do this. Let's just do. Let's just do this, guys. So. mm, mm, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So there's two things that I offer that will be um help you guys. So there's two things that I offer. So the first thing that I offer is called the starter pack. All right. So and I'm gonna. So the starter pack is you learn the whole system. Okay. You learn the exact trading view. Everybody always asks me, "What's your trading view setup?" Because ultimately, this is. I'm not gonna call out everybody, but everybody is always asking, "What is your trading view footprint setup, guys?" This is the number one question I get. What is your exact trading view setup, guys? Okay. I'm gonna let you know right now, it doesn't fucking matter what this is. Okay. You can get the exact setup, but do you understand what you're looking at? Right? Do you understand what I just taught you? Absorption, aggression, and a delta flip, right? From all these trading view setups, do you understand that? And the Boyle pivot model. Like you have to understand all these up here, right? And then you'll get the delta, you get the whale alerts, you get the volume footprint setup, the key levels, the jigs, the risk management, and the step by step instructions. So it may look so crazy right now, but right, this is what you get. There's so many shit here. Okay. Oh shit. Why didn't it erase? But my God, let's just erase everything. All right. But you get all this, okay? All of this you get, and I'm gonna put it on the chat right now. I'm gonna put the starter pack on the chat. So I put everything you're gonna get here, right? You're gonna get this exact footprint setup. Okay, you're gonna get the whale pivot model. You're gonna get the aggression, absorption, delta. You're gonna get the whale alerts. You're gonna get the volume footprint, volume profile setup, the key levels, checks, and risk management, and you get step by step. What I didn't include here that you're gonna get also is you're gonna get how to press prop firm challenges and whatnot. But oh shit, here is just the explanation of what to look for on the whale pivot model, right? So everything here you're going to get. There's so much value you're going to get for if you want to buy the starter pack. This is everything you're going to get, right? Everything from top to bottom. What are you going to get? Right? So guys, this is more than enough for you to start your journey. Um and to go to the whale pivot model, right? Because it puts everything on your chart, right? All you have to do is execute, right? All here is everything you just have to you just have to execute this here, right? So if you're like new and you want to know what I'm looking at, whatever, and everything on the video, this is where I think. But if you want to go again and get more of let me just pull up let me just pull up the premium. Oh, let me just pull up the premium here. So here, right? So here, if you wanted to get the whole premium, like, nah, fuck it. I understand what you talking about. I understand your aggressiveness, your absorption and shit. But I don't understand. Like, I'm taking every whale, but it doesn't make sense. Whatever. So for premium, right? You get to see it live market analysis, premium live streams, live stream market recordings, detailed trade recaps, real market orders, execution, premium Q&A, and ongoing education. Right. This is my. If you were to sum it all up, this is my one-to-one not even a mentorship, but just like every day, like what we talking about, like ha ha ha, like I called it, like you know what I mean, like are you not entertained kind of bullshit? This is what we're doing in premium, right? This is what we're doing in premium. Like all these fuckers, and we talk shit. Right? This is the stuff. If you want to talk shit to your friends, right? That you caught the move, you got it before everybody else. This is the shit that you're gonna have to um follow. Like you have to join premium because of this, right? Premium live streams or whatever. Like um and it's an ongoing process. Um, the detailed trade recaps is like every day golden, win or lose. We put it there, real market examples. So we're just gonna go and talk about some stuff. Let me see if I can pull it up instead of like pulling too much sauce. Right. So if you can put premium, I guess, right? Yeah, we can pull it up. So here, all right, guys, we have premium. Okay. I don't want to click on the Daily Bias Pro because it's going to pull it up. Live market analysis, you can see it, right? Buy, buy, buy. Asia low is a gunner. We edging, right? Low volume is killing me right now. Edging in progress. This is 814, right? So we got here, right? We got some here all day, every day, right? We got, look at me. Buy, buy, buy again. POC, okay? So if you want to look at, you know, what I've been edging all this time, bye, bye, bye. Okay, London High. Yeah, it's like killing it. all this time, and then live. Nah, I don't want to put that on Q&A. Maybe we have weekly live sessions here, but yeah, right here when I caught that August 4th when I caught that crazy trade. Right, you see it. You see it. All these. Okay. Okay. So I want to show the whole thing. Be catching some stuff on premium. So if you like the premium, like all that stuff, um, you could definitely join premium. Now, let me go into questions and then we go back and seal the deal. I mean, look at how crazy that's. All right, not even. Let me just show you what the footprint looks like. Is this the bottom? Yeah. Look at the bottom, bro. Is there a bottom? Oh yeah, it's bottom right here. I, is there a dude here? I don't even know. I don't know what's going on Friday. Nah, but there. This is the bottom right here. Gotta give a couple of points here, but this is the bottom right here. When we saw some kind of absorption right here. If you know, you know. But yeah. I mean, this is Friday. You want to go Thursday? What happened Thursday? Was Thursday rocking? Let's see on the footprint. Do we look at the footprint? Do we ask questions? Do we answer questions? We answer questions, right? Actually, oh yeah, Thursday I was at the premium group. Oh shit, Thursday we was at the premium group. We caught this motherfucker right here. Ooh wee! Look at this guy. Right, look at this guy on Thursday. Right, ooh wee, and look at this whale. Look at this whale right here. Ooh wee! And then what we doing? And then look at this whale. Oh yeah, this whale right here. Sorry, there's a lot of whales. So, my boy. Right, there's a lot of whales going on, and hope for you to take it all the way up here. This is another whale, and then another absorption. You just turn on regular candlesticks. Oh, sorry. Look at this shit. Just turn on regular candlesticks. You see me going through all this stuff, right? I mean, god damn. I mean, okay. Thursday was cool. Yeah. All right. So let's go to questions from the top. All right. Let's go to. All right. Let's go to the. Let's scroll all the way top. So put your questions. Um, I guess we'll just do like an open Blackboard, and then we'll talk about it, and we'll go over some shit. Okay. So yo, Dab. Okay, Dab's in the building. Non's in the building. Yo, what's good, Mello? Awesome's in the building. AJC. Yeah, we talked about this. Australia's in the building. Orlando, Wisconsin's in the building. All right, so here we start. Aruba's in the building. Let us know where do you get the checks from. If you get the checks from, guys, Jex, guys, I get it from the starter pack. Okay, guys. If you want to get the Jex level, all right, guys. I'm going to put you on some shit that you're not gonna like. All right, you're not gonna like this shit, right? Right. The Jex level has a starter pack, but the problem, guys, the problem right now with all these furus, okay, everyone's relying on these Jex level. No, right? Don't rely on this stupid ass Jex level. Okay? It's a trigger word or for order flow traders. But guys, don't rely on this level, right? This level is not your like what do I call it? Like your holy grail, right? This is not gonna save you from day trading, right? Jex level is on there on the map, and there's a bunch of like days where Jex level is far away from New York Open. So you have to be able to adapt, right? We're not like basing my trading off of Jex levels, right? Because there are a lot of furus that take. Okay, I don't know why it triggered me, but there's a lot of people that have Jex level, right? I don't understand this, right? They use options flow, and then they use price action, right? So Jex level to EMA bounce reject, or they use trend line break, or even CVD is even that's even price action, right? If y'all don't know that, it's so they use this, right, to validate whatever they got going for them. But guys, come on, man, like don't fall for that shit, right? GX level, all this stuff, right? Is not. Don't fall for it. GX level just gets you a level on the chart, guys. Don't like I don't understand. Like I had my video and everyone's like, "Yo, you trade GX level now?" Like, nope. Like I'm trying to incorporate it into my strategy, but that's not my like overall strategy, guys. So, all right. Yeah, we were talking about cheese in Wisconsin. Okay. Um, Also, again, unrelated. I was rewatching one of your streams and had no idea you had kids when two of them bombarded your stream a bit. I know. This awesome noise? Awesome noise. Okay, thank you. And I thought that I could mute my mic, right? Like, so I have a mic. So if I can mute my mic when talking to these fuckers, I would mute my mic. But you guys heard the whole shit, so it's raw. I don't know what to tell you. It's raw. I assume you break down this on deeper on your VIP Discord. There's no VIP Discord, but it's premium. Yo, Kirk Hawkins. I break this down every day. It's not VIP, it's premium access on Discord. Yeah. I break it down every day. Yeah, this breakdowns are deeper in this premium. Okay, awesome noise. Awesome noise. You in the you in the premium? Let's go. Texas in the building. All right, Dave. Dave Gomala. Texas in the building. Kirk, I have a starter pack and it's really good with the first and then go with the premium. Okay, awesome noise is killing it. Kirk. Nah, I had to jump into things. Okay, fair. His premium good was 100 per month. Awesome noise. Okay, I know. 33 per. Oh, Kirk, 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 join my fucking marketing team, bro. I like you. I want to work with you. Shit, $3 per day ain't bad once you break it down that way. Yo, Kirk, kill him. Kirk, tell him what we good for. Anybody got the Discord link and how to sign up for premium? All right. So I'm gonna put the premium access on here. I'm not fit. I'm not done answering all the questions, but just got to put premium access down there because somebody asked. Or link in his bio. Absorption. Yes. Yo, Vince Cock been all of my trade recaps, and he's been learning. Vince, I would love to have you on premium, bro. You the man. Oh. Sellers are absorbing buyers. Yep. Absorption. Yep. Buyers are absorbing sellers. Yep. Ooh, you guys are lit. Green candle, but delta negative. Sellers control the footprint here. Aggressive sellers. Yep. Super aggressive buyers. Yep. This is absorption. Buyers being, ooh, eating a lot. Ooh, Carly, you know what the deal is? Carly, I would love to have you premium. Let's go. Join it. That's a major support area. Do you understand, Kirk? What is a major support level on your eyes? Well pivot, aggressive seller, really crazy. Yes. Thank you, Master. It was a great discount price for starter pack. Nice, thank you. What do we get for premium? Kirk, I just showed you what you get for premium. Kirk, are you confused what I just showed you for premium? Um, do you trigger stop loss or keep it completely still for the trade? Initially, keep it completely still and then I read order flow. I don't care where my hard stop is. I just leave it there. I read order flow. If my hard stop gets hit, then it gets hit. Get starter pack. Where do wait? Not starter pack. Where do start first? Set up trade. Yo, JP, you didn't like you didn't go through the whole starter pack, bro. If you're answering, if you're if you're telling me this question, you didn't go through the whole starter pack. Ultra, do you pay much attention to zero prints when they show up? I've been using your setup and have found that price tends to revisit those zero prints since. Oh, okay. Well, Ultra, I think I went over zero prints on my last live stream on Premium, but yeah, I mean, join Premium. I have a breakdown last Thursday, wasn't it, guys? If my Premium members were here, guys, say on the chat if my Premium members are here that we've gone over zero prints on the last live stream. No, but I'm gonna use it soon. Don't waste your money. Oh my, wait, oh my God, this guy has been to every live stream and all talking so much stuff. Who hired you, bro? Paper trader, who hired you? I want to know who hired you to talk shit over here. I'm new to premium, so can't say. Cosmic, okay. Cosmic, you just joined. Cosmic, go to the live stream last Sunday, and we out here. Let me So I just gone through all of the questions and stuff, but let me ooh, there's something I want you guys to watch. Um, I'm just doing that. Oh yeah, your playlist. Again, it's large whale. Right here. Oh yeah, this is tough, bruh. This is tough. This is tough. Hold the line, baby. Hold that line. Like a what the f candle again. popped up right back up, right back down. Hold the line, baby. You know you want to. Bunch of buyers here, 528. See if this could be the final. You guys see? Hold the line, baby. Hold 525 line. The buyers to come in here. We got 200 right there. You guys see how many live streams we got? Giving their all right now, right there. Ooh, nice absorption right here. If we can close above 525, yes. Come on, we're buyers. The buyers here. Too bullish imbalances. Come on. It's too much sauce. Too much sauce. Nice here. Come on. Too much sauce. Coming in 299 right there. Too much sauce. We'll give it 5 minutes for more questions and then I'll be out. Me. I'm new to premium, so can't say last week. Okay, bet. Okay, cool. Yes, sir. What are you guys struggling with? Just showed you here. Uh, it's fire. This shit was fire, bro. Like if you don't understand, look at all the green boxes, but if you don't understand this shit, bro, I didn't want to give you the whole sauce. I'm not giving the whole sauce. We're not giving the whole sauce, right? Yeah. We're not giving the whole sauce? All right, we're not giving the whole sauce. All right. We're just giving the whole blackboard. Blackboard. Thank you guys for the likes. Thank you for coming to the live session, um the Discord and what y'all gonna learn. I mean, I gave you all the sauce. And that's it, man. Just put where you guys from the chat in the chat and we'll fuck around. Fuck around. I'm from New Jersey. NJ in the building. NJ in the building, baby. I put the premium. Right, I put the premium in it. Guys, I put the premium in it, bro. Or where's the premium? So I think it got massive like Australian people like joining, right? So um we had let me just put so we have premium going crazy, bro. We have premium going crazy F and Z, right? So if you go premium, right? If we have premium, right? If we have premium, if we have premium, like it. Do you understand what's going on with premium? Premium all day. Premium, guys. Okay. Um, Florida. Do you extend the lines on the VPN candles? What's VPN candles? I extend the lines to the right. What is your best and worst month when it comes to trading this month model in general? Uh, recently, it's all best months. All best months. There's no worst month, bro. Worst day? If you want to ask me my worst day, I haven't had a worst day in a while, man. To be honest. To be honest, I haven't had a worst day in a while, brother. All right. So, well, I'm on the East Coast, so I'm about to get something nice for dinner. Um, I don't know what y'all about to do. Um, y'all about to trade this Asia session though, right? Y'all degenerates. Maybe ramen. I don't know. Pizza, ramen, wings. I don't know. Colombian, Peruvian, Mexican. I don't know. What we thinking? What we thinking tonight? What's my the biggest day and how did you make? How much did you make? Yeah. If you look at my other live streams, I told you my biggest day already. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter about my biggest day. Don't matter about my biggest day, bro. I don't. I don't advertise money. You know when you already exceeded 3,000, but when you when you this is the stuff, guys. When you advertise money, right? So money, when you advertise money, what does that get you though? What does money get you, right? For the trading niche, for day trading Nasdaq futures, what does showing money get you really though? Right? Like, oh, I could duplicate his money and what he does. Like, if I could duplicate what he's doing with his money. You can't. You can't. We're on a different journey, right? Money has nothing to do with how I trade, right? You're going to ask me real questions, risk management, right? How how do you juggle full-time job versus trading, right? You're going to ask me these questions, right? When did you realize to quit nursing, right? If you're locked in, you're answering these questions, right? You're not asking what is your biggest trade, right? Okay. What is your biggest trade, right? If I were to tell you my biggest trade was 400K, right? Would you believe me? Right? Would you ask for receipts? What would you do if I told you my biggest trade is 400K? What would you do? Right? Does it matter compared to this? Does it matter compared to this? Right? Right? What was your biggest trade? This matters more, right? How were you able to get your biggest trade, right? How? How was I able to get this one? How was I able to get your biggest 400K on it? Does it make sense? Right? My journey is not the same as your journey. Okay? This 400K could be equivalent to 4,000, right? Could be equivalent to 4,000, right? This could be equivalent to 4,000 from $100 account. So what are we even talking about here? Right? So this 100 to 4,000, this whole this whole journey is what matters, right? Not the number, the journey. Journey. Oh, sorry. Journey is what matters. Journey is what matters. Nah, New York all day. New York session all day. So, who is joining premium tonight? Who is gonna join this ecosystem? Who's joining that one? Um, Let me just go bathroom real quick. All right. I guys see you on Discord. Um, do you ever trade any session other than NY? Would you ever trade other than NQ? No. NY session, NQ all day. Can this strategy apply for swing trading? Nope. Higher time frame? Nope. Um, there's other strategies for higher time frame. If you look at options, leaps and um what do you call 'em? I don't wanna so leaps and selling options are the best to go your long term port. Not tonight, but soon. Okay, yes, definitely premium. Okay. If anybody else has no questions for tonight, then we're just gonna end it. And then I'll see you guys on the Discord. Speaking of options, do you trade them or only? No, I day trade futures. I swing options, leaps and call options. What is my shit? Covered calls, covered spreads, covered puts, and long term ports also. So you guys, I see you guys on the other side. On Discord. Okay, later.